All right, going live. This is take two. So, yeah, figured why not go live for a little bit today and catch up with everybody out there. Uh, so, for the past couple of days here, I've been watching some films and gathering notes for reviews. I just wanted to start over, just kind of start back. But yeah, I'm here. So, yeah, I've been kind of writing down notes for some reviews that are coming up. Nighthawks, which I did watch. Victory, Broken Arrow from 1950, and Broken Arrow from 1996. So, yeah, reviews are coming throughout this week, and I've already kind of prepared notes. So, hey, Gary, we got DJ, Alter Ego, and I have my drink right here, some tea. We don't need any more Leprechaun movies, for the love of God. We don't need no more. Yeah, he's doing good. So, in fact, let me do something real quick. There we go. Turn on the fan because this little lamp right here can get hot. Yeah, so uh, I spent a little time this weekend, kind of preparing for reviews here. So throughout this week, I'll be working on those. Yeah, Morbius sucks. But real quick, I mean, Nighthawks is very solid. Victory, that came out the same year, has Michael Caine and Sly in it. Yeah, I just thought it was like an okay watch. Michael Caine is solid, but Stallone is nothing to write home about in the movie. Broken Arrow from 1950, which is a James Stewart western. I thought it was okay, and I'll talk more about that when I review it. And then Broken Arrow from 1996. Yeah, I rewatched that film. Great action movie. And I'll be working on those reviews. Yeah, The Good Son's a good movie. That would be god awful. So this shelf right here that I'm pointing at, it doesn't fit in this like little area here. So maybe today I'm going to throw out this shelf right here because it's already broken. And I was going to put my books up there, but I could just I can put my books over there. So I'm going to get rid of that corner shelf. Yeah, that's why it's right, like at a diagonal position. It does not fit inside that little corner. Well, I mean, Scotty, it's I was gonna repair it. The back panel broke apart, like it's one of those particle board shelves. You can probably fix it, if you buy the right board or whatnot. But yeah, it's already like lopsided, and like with a good push, like if you went like that, it could probably fall over and break to pieces. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't fit in this little corner here. It's pretty much broken. Um, but these you can get, for like $30 at Target, like these shelves here. I didn't hear about that, but no surprise. It's a good movie. It's not perfect by any means, but I can watch it. I don't mind the Flintstones movie. It has its flaws, but I could watch it. Yeah, go woke, go broke. So, so once I review Nighthawks and Victory for the Slide Marathon, then it's going to be the First Blood series. So, yeah. We don't need a new animated Flintstones movie. Well, the way the Target is now, I mean, they've really slimmed down on their movies. Like the past couple of times that I've been there, like they've really gotten rid of a lot of their movie section, and it's a lot of books. Nowadays it's just a lot of books. I don't go to Target anyways to shop for DVDs and Blu-rays. I just go to like secondhand stores, pawn shops, whatever. No, I mean Hollywood is still bringing these franchises back, whether it be Indiana Jones and Star Wars and Star Trek. I've never seen Masters of the Universe. I know that's weird. I do have it on DVD. Never seen the Dead Pit. The Hasbro Cinematic Universe? Why? So, but yeah. Like even Best Buy, the last time I've been to Best Buy, it was like mostly 4Ks. Like Blu-rays, they've kind of gotten away from. I don't have a 4K player. So the Best Buy near us is like a 20-minute or a 25-minute drive. I don't really go there much. Um, Honestly, I'm gonna go with the Flintstones over Scooby Doo. I prefer that a little bit more. Yeah, Scream. That's another franchise, and I'm like, why are they still making them? Why do we need Scream 7? Which apparently, from what I understand, they're not going to make it without Jenna Ortega. Like they really want her to be in the film, but she's doing Beetlejuice too, and I'm like, how about not do it? I think we've had enough Scream movies. Even Beetlejuice. Like I don't look forward to the sequel, but they're filming that right now. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, if it's like if with your mom, hey, that's all fine, but I don't look forward to it. So what did you? I don't know if so. The last stream I did, we talked about the Expendables 4 trailer, and Matt was in there, and even Gabbo, yeah, Alex. So yeah, I know Junebug hopped in there for a little bit, but did anyone see the trailer? What did they think of the Expendables 4 trailer with Megan Fox and 50 Cent? No, but I'm sure because I have other people in the family that want to see that movie, so I have a feeling that I'm going to go along with them. I am no way, shape, or form excited to see this movie, to see the Flash, but I have a feeling that that's what they want to go see, check out, next weekend here. Yeah, Beetlejuice 2 is way overdue. Honestly, it should have been made even, maybe around the time of Ed Wood, before, like Tim Burton. To me, the last really good Tim Burton movie was Sleepy Hollow. And that was almost 25 years ago. I think, maybe, some years before that, he should have done a Beetlejuice 2, but I don't know, it's way too late either way. I'm just gonna go solo for today. Yeah, meh. I've never seen the remake. Yeah, even LL Cool J would have been better. Like that to me would have been a better option than 50 Cent. I'm like, hey, LL Cool J, that would make more sense. Not 50 cents or 50 Cent. What does John Cena have to do with Wile E. Coyote? Are they doing like a live action hybrid? But I do want to get up with like, maybe soon, maybe we could plan a commentary again or some kind of hangout um, with a few of us. That'd be cool. Because like some time back we did Demolition Man. Maybe a commentary or some kind of hangout with a topic. Yeah, Ice T would have been better. Ice Cube would have been better. Like there's many more names out there that would have been better than 50 Cent. Vin Diesel has beef with Jason Momoa. I didn't hear about that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Chuck Norris wants to return for Dodgeball 2. Is this true, or are you just like, I don't know if you're being serious or I know they're I know they want to do another Dodgeball movie, but it's not needed. Yeah, like why didn't they put Gerard Butler in Expendables 4? Like Gerard Butler, as much as I love Andy Garcia, put Gerard Butler in that role. Put Aaron Eckhart in that role. Vin Diesel is having beef with everybody. Yeah, he probably. It seems like it, doesn't it? You notice a pat. Can't talk. You notice a pattern here. Have a good one. I didn't hear about this Vin Diesel Jason Momoa beef. What is Vin Diesel's issue? I can't. Does anybody have an answer? Like Vin Diesel would probably have beef with Fresh Air. If anybody, have beef with your agent for picking out shitty projects and not, improving your career. And Vin Diesel, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think, like, if Vin Diesel had behaved, he could have worked in the Expendables movie. Have him be like on the opposite side as a villain. Maybe you could have Dwayne as the lead villain. Vin Diesel could be the secondary villain. Have them go against, Sly and Arnold. Like, he's a guy that I could have seen, maybe could have worked in that type of movie. But I think it would have been a lot of ego. And yeah, I think, yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, they would make him humble. In the words of Iron Sheik, R.I.P. Iron Sheik. Arnold doesn't need a break; he needs to retire. I mean, from what I've seen of Fubar, I haven't seen the show. I've seen clips, and I'm like, just retire, please, for the love of God, Arnold. Well, Clint Eastwood is directing another movie. I don't think he's starring in it, but he's going to direct another movie. And then apparently he's going to be done. Yeah, I mean, see, they were able to put their beef aside. I mean, because now they're in their mid 70s. Vin Diesel, he's a little bit older than Dwayne, but from what it seems, I mean, Vin Diesel's having beef with everybody. Jason Momoa, and I'm a little surprised that him and John Cena didn't have a beef, or Statham. Everybody that's to me, it wouldn't hurt my feelings if Vin Diesel disappeared for 2 or 3 years. No, I don't think so. I don't know who that is, Bobby. But Bobby, since you're here, I did watch Broken Arrow from 1950 and Broken Arrow from the 90s, and I've already have written down my notes, and I'll be reviewing those films throughout this week. Plus, getting back on the Stallone marathon, so be on the lookout this week for some reviews. Do you think? I mean, I know he says he's going to retire after this one more film, but I don't know. Yeah, the one from 1950, it's a Western with James Stewart, and I thought it was just okay. I have some issues with the film, which I'll talk about in the review. Um, and the one from the 90s, it's a great action movie. Um, and I did, in fact, write my reviews for Nighthawks, Victory, and the two Broken Arrow films on my Letterboxd. So, oh, really? That's cool. I wish I could have seen it in the theater. I think at that time I was 7, way too young. There's no way they would have carried me to a theater to see that. I mean, but that's cool. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Junebug, you were 11. Well, since Junebug's in the chat here, and I think you've seen, I'm just going to assume that you've seen Broken Arrow from 1950. What are your thoughts on the film? Because there's an issue that I have with the film. Uh, I'll mention it here, but the age gap between James Stewart and what's the actress's name? The actress in the film. Like there was a big age gap. Um, Deborah Pageant, because I know Junebug's a big fan of classic movies. I was wondering if maybe he had seen that film before. Yeah, Vin Diesel needs to stop being a baby. What are your thoughts on Kevin Bacon dancing for trans kids? I'm trying to come up with a joke, but Kevin Bacon. See, I have no words. Kevin Smith wants Hollywood to reboot The Shadow. Apparently, Kevin Smith has seen the Schumacher cut of Batman Forever. Um, yeah, I mean, and I'm starting to wonder if they're going to wait till like after the Flash to release it. I don't know, but apparently Kevin Smith has seen the Schumacher cut. I still haven't seen Clerks 2, believe it or not. Yeah, exactly. As a matter of fact, I was watching Mortal Kombat Friday. Like it was on TV for a little bit. And me and my dad and my brother, we were watching it for a little bit before they had to leave to go work. But yeah, it's funny. Mortal Kombat was on TV Friday morning. Yeah, I like James Stewart in the movie, but yeah, I'll talk about that more. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Kevin Bacon. Exactly. Release the Schumacher cut and the Scooby Doo cut. Yeah, he needs a pacifier. Event Horizon's a good movie. I need to go back and rewatch that film again. Oh, you saw the release of Raiders of the Lost Ark? Oh, that's cool. For $13, you can't beat it. Now I think on Pluto TV, for those that have Pluto TV, like now they have a channel just for the indie movies. Like, it's always on repeat in a loop. Is there a crazy story that involves Gerard Butler in a bar? Now, what's the story? Yeah, Time to Kill is a great movie. James Stewart really kind of works. Don't think kind of works in westerns. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, he's not the problem in the film for me. I know he did a few westerns, like The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Was he? I think he was in that one. He's a good actor, but I think I can see what you mean. I see what you mean by that. What's up with Kevin Bacon now? I I think it's just age. When you get to a certain point, I mean, think about it. Kevin Bacon is in his mid 60s. I think he's just getting to that age where he's losing it, his mind. He's getting senile, and he has no career. So he just wants to be shocking for shock's sake. He outshined John Wayne. Yeah, I've heard of that one, but I've never seen it. Do you feel there definitely is a stranger movie within Batman Forever since the Schumacher cut is apparently a thing? Oh, stronger movie. I thought you said stranger. I was trying to figure out. I'm like, wait a second. Um, yeah, I mean, if they released a Schumacher cut, which apparently is it 3 hours long or something like that? Like, there's more scenes that was cut out that's going to be put back in the Schumacher cut. So if they release it, then yeah, I would love to see it. And if they put it out on Blu-ray, I don't know if they're going to go that far, but I'm going to watch it, and I think it could be a stronger movie. Well, I much prefer the '96 Broken Arrow. I mean, so real quick, Broken Arrow from 1950, I give it like 2.5 stars, which is like a 5 out of 10 for me. Broken Arrow from '96 for me is 4.5 out of 5. Action classic. So Kevin Bacon is losing his marbles. Yeah. Hey, Jack. A couple of weeks ago, I sent you something to give to Matt. And today I sent you info about the unmade Megan. Okay, I have to check my phone here. I haven't looked at my phone in the past hour or so, but I would definitely check my emails. It's great to see you, Jack. Gerard Butler was trying to pick up a chick with his motorcycle and trying to act like a badass. Apparently, he got turned down by this chick, and Gerard the whole day treated everybody like crap. Gerard Butler, there's plenty of women out there. You're Gerard Butler, for God's sakes. But it's cool to see Jack Craven in here. Do you like to be controversial on Birth of a Nation? I've never seen, but I mean, I've heard of I've heard about the controversies with that movie. Is that on YouTube or like where can you find that movie? I mean, is that film available or I'm just curious. I don't know if I'm going to review it. I already have a lot to review coming up. Yeah, it's a great action movie. Yeah, especially with the whole subplot with, Bruce Wayne having like psychological problems, having like these kind of dark flashbacks. You could tell that there's more to the uh the story there with Bruce Wayne's, mindset that they didn't go fully into. So, I'm hoping with the Schumacher cut that, we'll get to see more of that, more in depth material. I just hope that they put it out. I definitely agree with that. It's on YouTube. Okay. The Schumacher cut. Yeah, I mean, like I said, hopefully, I mean, if Kevin Smith has already opened his big mouth about it, I have to think that maybe they're trying to get it going, or if they're going to wait till after the Flash to release it. Cut. It was all over on Twitter that Kevin Smith has seen the Schumacher cut, and he said it in the video. What if every single YouTuber came on your Hangout stream? I think that would be a bit too much. Exactly. So, Jack, I don't know if you saw the trailer for Expendables 4. What'd you think about it? Do you look forward to Megan Fox and 50 Cent in the movie? Andy Garcia? Yeah, probably. Joe Schumacher was great at directing adult-oriented films not made for kids. Yeah, I mean, he's a great director, but he was not meant for those movies. Like Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. I can watch Batman Forever as like a so-so time waster. I'm not a fan of Batman and Robin, but even after so many years, that's all people talked about. He's apologized for it. Here's the same guy that, directed The Lost Boys and, Falling Down and Flatliners. Great movies. But all people want to talk about and bring up is Batman and Robin. And, I get it. It's a crappy movie. But it doesn't define his career. I haven't heard about that one. Yeah, Falling Down's a great movie. I know Mario Martox. Um, that because I'm a Patreon of his. I know I requested that film and he reviewed it. And I have to watch it. His review still. Yeah, I mean, again, he's directed so many better films, but people just want to talk about Batman and Robin and harp on that. Yeah, that's true. I mean, and basically, with Batman and Robin, it was just like the '60s TV show. I mean, I think the big difference between for me, the big difference between the '60s TV show Batman and Batman and Robin is that the '60s TV show knows what it is for its humor and the way it was made and the campy factor. Where Batman and Robin, um, and I said this before in a comment, the '60s TV show Batman knows what it is. The Batman and Robin film, it just tries too hard and it falls flat on its face. Yeah. So, what would you say for people out there the big difference between the '60s Batman TV show and Batman and Robin? Because a lot of people say that, both are campy, but for me, I enjoyed the '60s Batman more because it knows what it is. It knows it's campy. It knows, the type of humor and, between the characters and all that stuff. Batman and Robin, for me, is just a bad campy. and has the opposite effect. You got bad nipples, bad credit cards. I mean, that's going too far into the campy territory. Yeah. Jack Raven, you said it best. Expendables 4 is going to suck. And I know when I did my live stream talking about Expendables 4, we didn't go full out rant. I know Matt was in there for a little bit and, we talked about it and, discussed it, but we didn't really go full on, in rant mode or, rant territory. To me, it's just more, it's more frustrating when you think about all the opportunities they have squandered with that franchise. And I may do another video about that and give you my full, I don't know. It depends if you guys want to see that or not. Like if I could make a longer video and go into, what my feelings are on that. And that's up to you guys. Yeah, I mean, I saw the trailer for that, and I can't stand John Cena and poor Jackie Chan. That should have been Jackie Chan and Sly. Was that the same film? That was going to be Jackie Chan and Stallone in it? Yeah, that's true. And that you can really say the same for the franchise. I mean, after the first movie, it started to stink. Well, we were talking about Expendables 4, and I know we kind of got away from that a little bit, and but it was all good and fun. I mean, we're gonna do a hangout again here soon, so I thought about like I said earlier, maybe we could do a commentary or maybe another movie trivia stream or just a regular hangout. Yeah. Yeah, Jackie Chan, yeah. I think honestly Jackie Chan needs to retire. As much as I hate to say it. But the guy is up there in age. I know they're talking about doing Rush Hour 4, but it's not needed. Yeah, John Cena sucks. Hidden Strike went through many title changes. Ex Baghdad, Project Extraction, Project X, The Furious Sandstorm, and originally Stallone was cast in Cena's role. Yeah, I mean, I didn't care for the trailer, but I think if you would have put Stallone in the John Cena role, I think it would have made it a little bit better. I mean, it still looks cheap. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what more does Jackie Chan have to prove? Yeah. I don't know, though. I mean, I think a blow up doll has more personality. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just, yeah, Rush Hour 4. I've never seen that. I've never seen Courage Under Fire. I have it as like part of a double pack, but I've never seen it. 12 rounds. Yeah. Who remembers 12 rounds? Why did they? Why did they get Rennie Harlan to direct that movie? Nobody remembers that movie. Yeah, I mean that's true. And I can understand that. I mean, even Rush Hour 3 wasn't that great. To me, the first two were the best. Um, I think nowadays, even with the society and how society is now, I mean, everybody would get up in arms, be up in arms about the humor. I mean, for a while there, they didn't play Rush Hour on TV because everybody was so butthurt, and there was a disclaimer at the beginning saying, oh, these jokes are dated or not culturally sensitive or all that BS. Yeah, that's true. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that could have worked with somebody else and not John Cena. Yeah, Rumble in the Bronx. Actually, my favorite Jackie Chan movie is The Legend of Drunken Master. I would say that's my favorite. Then behind that, Rumble. Yeah, same here, Declan. I'm tired of them. Sequels, remakes, superhero movies need to go away. Yeah, Rush Hour 3 had some like, one or two fun bits, but I'm not a fan of them going to Paris and Roman Polanski being in the film. I don't know. Yeah, Drunken Master 2 is great. I think I want to pick it up on DVD, but every time I look, I swear like the DVD is up there in price. I think it's out of print, or I don't know how many of those DVDs are out there that are left. Maybe somebody can answer that question. Yeah, exact. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, First Strike is fun. Operation Condor is fun. I need to watch Who Am I don't think I have that one. Like honestly, I have maybe a few Jackie Chan movies. There's quite a bit more that I would like to pick up. That's true. They did punch him out. Favorite TV channel? Well, right now I watch a lot of Pluto TV or Tubi. I'm always like I go. I know it's not a channel, but I go back and forth between Pluto TV and Tubi. Yeah, see, that would have been cool. I remember, I think years ago, me and Matt Thomas, we talked about Sandblast, and yeah, Van Damme is the villain. See, that would have been cool, like back in the day, to have Van Damme and Snipes in the same movie. Did you hear about the guy who got his pecker stuck in a vending machine? No, I didn't hear about that. Tell me this didn't happen here in the United States. Yeah, I remember Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Neopunk. It did happen in the United States, but I want to know what was the guy doing with this pecker in the vending machine. I have no idea. Sounds like a retard to me. I don't know. I was more of a Nickelodeon kid. I mean, Cartoon Network back in the day was fun. Had some good cartoons, but yeah, I was more into like Nickelodeon, like all the game shows on Nickelodeon, Double Dare and Guts. Are you afraid of the dark and uh, Rocco's Modern Life and all that. Yeah, Isobar would have been cool. That should have been made. And no surprise that it happened in Oregon. I have a feeling it was probably Portland. Yeah, honestly, it's like if I had to choose between Isobar being made and let's say Assassins, I think he should have made Isobar. Yeah, Nickelodeon was my jam. Yeah, we have Texas Roadhouse. We have one of those around here. Hey, Jamie. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, just switch the cast around. I don't hate Assassins, but I think that I mean, I can watch Assassins over. I don't know. What do you guys prefer more, Assassins or Judge Dredd? Yeah, 1995 wasn't the best for Sly. I mean, he had Assassins that came out that year and Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd is disappointing, but at least in Assassins you have Sly and Antonio Banderas. But I think that he could have squeezed in Isobar around that time period. Yeah, Daylight underrated. Yeah, that would have been neat. Yeah, both movies have their flaws. I would say the more disappointing one was Judge Dredd because of the potential lost. While Assassins, then I think the biggest thing with Assassins is like the pacing. And I remember there was a good chunk of the film where nothing really happens. Like I think like Stallone was in the church tower waiting or like staking out. I know Richard Donner directed that movie, but yeah, like Daylight to me, I prefer more than Judge Dredd and Assassins. Probably because that's what we need, more Wishmaster movies. Yeah, you could say that. Really, Judge Demolition Man is the far better version of that movie. Even the Dread reboot. Exactly. Yeah. And I know they're talking about making a sequel a while back, but I think it's just way too late. And I know Carl Urban, they're talking about him for Johnny Cage for the Mortal Kombat sequel. I like Carl Urban, but I just think he's way too old for that part. And not that I would want to see it anyways, because I'm not a fan of the 2021 movie. But yeah. Um, to be honest with you, Judge Dredd. I rather, if I had to pick one to watch, I'll go with Judge Dredd a little bit more. Yeah, Godzilla '98 is better. Like that is more popcorn fun. I know there's people out there that don't like Godzilla '98, but compared to Judge Dredd, I think Judge Dredd has more, like opportunities squandered, lost. Carl Urban as Batman maybe could have worked. You know what? Maybe a part of me would like to see that just out of curiosity. If like Eddie Murphy played it, seriously, or, like don't try to be funny, play it like Matthew Broderick did, you know, maybe a little bit on the serious side. That would have been interesting. I think wasn't Val Kilmer too considered for that part, or like Matthew McConaughey, or somebody else was. That would have been cool. Carl Urban and Jason Statham. Yeah, I don't understand the overwhelming hate for Godzilla '98. It's a fun popcorn movie. I mean, I get the complaints, but I don't. To me, it's just an entertaining movie. It's a fun popcorn feature. Yeah, I think Keanu would have been fun in that movie. Yeah, Rod Julia, he's the best part going for that '94 movie. And plus, he did it for his kids. Do I agree that a more modern, more, I can't talk. Blah, let me start back over. Rewind. Do you agree that a more modern Mortal Kombat movie should have been badass, or at the least very watchable? Well, that's what I was hoping with the 2021 movie. I'm like, okay, here we go, a new Mortal Kombat movie. They can't f this up. It's going to be, you know, just focused on the tournament, focus on the gore, focus on giving us, cool characters, that, you know, can be a little bit better. I love the '95 movie, but here's another chance. Here's an opportunity to rebound from Annihilation. And for me, with the 2021 movie, it's a very tame um, attempt. And somebody is texting me, but to me, the 2021 movie, the reboot, I just think it was just too safe. The characters, especially the actors that they got for those parts, were very cardboard acting. I mean, there's some good gore in there, but to me, it didn't focus on the tournament. I hated the main character of Cole, and he, for me, brought down the film for me big time. No Johnny Cage. The story between Sub Zero and Scorpion, I think, was halfway decent. You know, the guy that played Kano, decent, but I think he was a bit too much as well. There's just so many problems with the 2021 movie, and I'm like, how can you mess this up? I don't know, and I haven't seen that film in a couple of years, and I don't remember much about it. But you would have thought, okay, here's another chance, to really, go all out with Mortal Kombat and increase the gore factor and just go balls to the wall. And that wasn't the case. I've never seen the Raid movies, believe it or not, but yeah, I mean, I have to bet that even those movies are better than the 2021 movie. I'd rather watch Annihilation, to be honest. At least Annihilation has good choreography. It has a good soundtrack. At least you have Robin Shou. Uh, Somebody's coming upstairs. Yet I don't understand why. Why are we getting a sequel to Twister? Andrew Tate, I don't know much about. I've heard of him, but I don't know much about him. Hold on a second. Oh. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen The Raid. Someday I would like to watch it. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember seeing that many films of that year, but yeah, I would throw Mortal Kombat in the worst. Oh, don't let Chad know that. Oh, really? Dwight H. Little was going to direct Broken Arrow and a Seagal film, White Star? That sounds interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the cat is just hanging around, up to no good. The worst movies of the year so far? I don't know. I haven't seen that many. Hey, Wild Man. Wild Man Beyond in the house. Yeah, I did hear about this new Mortal Kombat game, and it's going to be kind of like a start over. We'll see. I mean, I don't have a PS5, so hey, Flash. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that just when I found out that Lucy's not a female cat, it just blew me away. So, Candy Crush, I've never played it, but I know what Candy Crush is. It's a complete revamp. What do you what do you think about it? I know you're a big Mortal Kombat fan. What are your thoughts on it? A reboot of Double Dragon? Yeah, I've never seen the original Double Dragon. Yeah, the 95 movie is definitely better, without question. I've played a little of Counter Strike. Yeah, I've played a little bit of it, but I haven't gotten that. Like, I haven't played, I've only played a little bit of the game for PC, but I haven't played a lot of it. There's a new Prince of Persia video game. No, I didn't hear about that one. Okay. Do you have a PS5? Medal of Honor. Now that's yeah, I remember playing Medal of like back in the day on PlayStation 2, Medal of Honor Frontlines, Medal of Honor Rising Sun, and I think there was one more called Vanguard. So I remember the Medal of Honor games back in the day. Those were fun. Yeah, I just have a PS4. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And you wonder how long this writer strike is going to keep going. So I know Wow Man, you use Chat GTP, whatever it's called. Do you pay for that? Like the Chat GPT or GTP, whatever it's called. Okay, I haven't played Street Fighter in years. Oh, you don't pay for it? The writer strike? Yeah, I mean, I think they should be paid more, especially now because you look at all the stuff that they're putting out, the endless amount of content, and yeah, I think they're underpaid. Yeah, you would think, right? Yeah, exactly. I think people are fed up, and the writer's strike is, biting them in the ass. A new Double Dragon game. The Order with Van Damme. I have it, but I have never seen it. Urban Legend. I've seen a little bit of the film, but not the entire thing. Daniel Harris is in that. I hope I the Twisted Metal series. There is a clip that they've put out with Sweet Tooth. I don't know. I know there's going to be like a little bit of comedy in there, but I just hope that it's better than that clip that I've seen where Sweet Tooth is beating up Anthony Mackie. So I have to see a whole trailer first. Like, that I want to see a whole trailer for that movie. Then I'll kind of, I'll have an idea. I've never seen Double Dragon. I'm dating Sandra Bullock now. How'd you know? I would like to know who told that, who spreaded that rumor. I've never seen Black Mirror. Yeah, you're spelling my name right. Yeah, okay. I think, yeah, I've seen a little bit of Urban Legend, but I haven't seen the entire film. One Night in Bullock. What's that? I mean, but how'd you know we're dating? Yeah, I think so. 24, I've seen a little bit of the show. I don't mind it, but I haven't seen, I think I've seen the pilot. That's it. I remember not minding the show, but like, I don't know if it would have, I think, I think with that show, like if I watched more of it, I could probably get into it. But you got your sources. Disney and A24 movie. That would never. That would never happen. Black Mirror is a really good show. Okay. Kiss Mary Kill, Sandra Bullock, Daniel Harris, Sydney Sweeney. Um, that's tough. Marry Sandra Bullock, kiss Daniel Harris. I'm sorry, Wild Man, but I got to kill Sydney Sweeney. Yeah. Are you dating Sydney Sweeney, Wild Man? Okay, that's cool. I'm sorry, Wild Man, that I had to kill off Sydney Sweeney, but Sandra Bullock is my favorite actress, so I'm going to marry her. Josh Hartnett's a good actor. And apparently, for the next Batman movie, like the Robert Pattinson one, they're looking at casting Harvey Dent, and they've tested Josh Hartnett, and I think they've also tested Joel Edgerton, the guy from the Thing prequel. So, yeah, Josh Hartnett's a good actor. You got dibs on Keanu? Okay. Nicole Kidman. That'd be cool. I've never seen that show. Yeah, that's true. I could say I can marry Danielle Harris because I've met her twice, so I have a better chance. But she's already married. Sandra Bullock, I don't think's married. I don't think she. If she is, I mean, but I don't think she is. I've never seen those movies. How to Train Your Dragon. I've never seen them. Back then, not now. That's true. I hate Hollywood blackwashing all these actors or characters. Yeah, see, Mr. D man, speaking the truth, and you're black. Favorite Exorcist movie? Well, I haven't seen the third one, which I know I've heard great things about that movie. I've only seen the first one, so I'll just say the first one for now. Dennis Hopper was awesome in 24. Nicole Kidman eats babies allegedly. Oh, damn. I went back and watched the first two Predator movies. Yeah, I love the first two Predator movies. Oh God, here we go. Throw a throw a porcupine at, drop a bucket of thumbtacks on, and feed to the killer whales. Um, feed to the killer whales. Isra Miller. Throw a porcupine at John Moore, and thumbtacks for Woody Allen. Yeah, I still haven't seen Exorcist 3. What's my favorite sci-fi movie? Probably 2001. Yeah. Yeah, I love like around this time of the year, like near July, I will go back and rewatch Jaws. Um, it's my favorite film, so I'll probably go on for like maybe like 30 more minutes here. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. The TMNT 1990, definitely in the top three. Yeah, Jaws is classic. A top 50 favorite films? Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I know soon I want to do like my top 10 favorite film years. But yeah, I mean, that'd be a cool like video to do. Top 50 favorite movies. I think I've done a top 20 before on the channel here. I think I did that last year. But yeah, let me see. My favorite drama film. Hmm. I would say one of my favorites is A Few Good Men. I would say that's one of my favorites. Well, I saw the film on a date. I didn't pay for the ticket, but unfortunately, I did see that movie. Leave outside the rain to be zapped by lightning, glued to a tree, have Ronald McDonald throw into a meat grinder. You can glue Seth Rogen to a tree. Kevin Smith can be left out in the rain, be zapped by lightning. And Ron McDonald can throw Gary Busey into the meat grinder. Oh gosh. Judge Dredd. Well, Rambo 6 is not happening, so I would not see it. Favorite black and white movie? Probably Dracula. Which studio had most of my favorites? I would say probably Universal. I don't know. I mean, I don't think she was that intimidating as Ursula. That's just me. Yeah, I mean, people are going to see it for Michael Keaton. That's it. No, I'm not watching Bad Boys 4. Yeah, I mean, that'd be fun. Yeah, Universal, Warner Brothers, New Line. Favorite Al Pacino movie that's not Scarface or Heat? Yours would be Carlito's Way. Probably, hmm. That's not Scarface or Heat. Um, maybe Scent of a Woman. That's a great movie. Yeah, Scent of a Woman. Or yeah, Carlito's Way is great, but I was trying to go a little bit different. So I'll say Scent of a Woman. Yeah, nobody cares about Ezra Miller. The Winx Club. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, they should have done a Batman Beyond movie, like Batman Beyond. I've heard of Sea Love, but I've never seen it. I I didn't hear about that, but yeah, I mean it's believable. And apparently they have a script for a sequel. but I hope to God that they don't make it. They need a recast as soon as this movie goes by. Like recast the Flash. I haven't seen any Cary Grant movies. Gary Busey, you can have Rambo put a arrow through Gary Busey. James Franco could be trampled by ducks. Cardi B thrown into the lion habitat. Yeah, Devil's Advocate. I could say that movie. Like I thought of the Devil's Advocate, but I was trying to go a little bit different. Yeah, I need to watch Sea of Love. I know John Goodman's in that movie, but I've never seen it. Yeah, Devil's Advocate's great. Yeah, it's not surprising now that they're protecting him. I mean, what have they done to Supergirl? I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it for her, or I don't know if I'm gonna care too much about this actress. Robert S. Miller, Ezra Miller's father, was senior vice president and managing director of Hyperion Books. Wow. I like Charlize Theron. I can't, I like her as an actress, and she was good in that. Favorite Friday the 13th movie? I got to go with part 6 or part 7. I love part 5. And I know that's not, well, they say it's not a Jason movie, but man, I like part 5. It's between 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, that would have been cool. If like Brandon Lee, if he had lived, he could have starred in all those movies, or he could have, maybe he could have starred in On Deadly Ground. Maybe you could have Seagal still direct the movie, and maybe you could have had Brandon Lee and like, I don't know, the Glimmer Man, or like I could have totally see like, if Seagal didn't do Under Siege, you could have had Brandon Lee in there. That would have been fun. Yeah, part 6 is good. Yeah, I love, like if you ask me different days, it could be part 5, part 6, part 7. Between those three, Jason Takes Manhattan. I can watch it. It's like a time waster. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh man. Yeah, I'll go on for another like 15 minutes here. Okay, who's Brenda Lee? I'm just messing with you. Wow, man. Yeah, I definitely agree with that statement. Yeah, because I was like, who's Brenda Lee? Yeah, yeah, I like Daredevil from '03. Yeah, Latinas are attractive. I have dated Latina once, or Hispanic girl for like a month. We're still friends, but we don't really talk much. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yeah, they went woke. I don't know where she's from. I mean, the last time we dated this Hispanic girl, this was back in like 2014. I mean, we're still friends on social media and stuff, but I think at this point, she's engaged, she has a kid, so I think she's a little bit younger than me, but the new Ghostbusters movie, I just don't really look forward to it. I wasn't a fan of the new one that came out. Uh, but that's just me. I mean, is there a rumor that they're going to hell in that one, or I don't know? Maybe you have an idea, Wild Man, about that. I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, we kind of parted on good terms, and we don't really talk much anymore. But everything's good. I mean, that was like 9 years ago. So right now, I'm talking to someone who's actually black. So not afraid to say it. I likes the chocolate. Yeah, apparently he's back in it. Yeah, see, I don't discriminate. I can go like, I like white girls too. Expendables go to hell. I think there's a comic, but I haven't read the comics. Yeah, I did hear about that. The Unabomber passing away, but I don't know much about the story. I know there's been documentaries made on the Unabomber, but I don't know much about the story. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Expendables 4 looks like crap. Like, you know, $3 bin crap. Oh, really? Van Damme was considered to play Daredevil in the 90s? That would have been cool. I wonder who would have directed it, though. And Dolph was going to play Venom in another film? I think Dolph Lundgren would have been a hell lot better than Topher Grace. Tom Hardy. Like Dolph Lundgren is the right height. You know, I think he would have been cool. Van Damme as Daredevil, that would have been cool. Why didn't that happen? Like, who would have directed a 90s Daredevil film with Van Damme? Like, who would have been a good director for that? I don't know. I mean, because we need Megan Fox and 50 Cent, not Michelle Yeoh, not Sigourney Weaver. Instead of 50 Cent, we can't get Michael Jai White, LL Cool J, Wesley Snipes. Yeah, Split Second's a great movie. Like, did they even ask Wesley Snipes to come back? Are you talking about Ringo Lamb? I know he directed that movie, but I haven't seen In Hell. I'm trying to think who would directed a Daredevil movie back then with Van Damme. Maybe a Paul Anderson, who did Mortal Kombat. Maybe. Um, Funny enough, I see In Hell right there in my collection. I haven't seen Fubar. The one clip that I've seen where like him and his daughter in therapy and they're playing with these puppets, and I'm like, this is bad. Yeah, I mean, because in the trailer starts off, it feels like a 50 Shades of Grey ripoff. Megan Fox is all over Statham. Like, what is this? At least, like, if Van Damme played Daredevil, at least he can do the moves. I don't know if I could buy him as a lawyer, but I mean, it's a fun thought. Like, it's a fun kind of what if. Maybe they could have gotten Mick Jackson, the guy that directed Volcano, or somebody, Dwight Little. Hey, Common Rider. Yeah, I'm not watching the new Blade. I think it's going to be lame and tame. Yeah, I can understand that. The Belgian accent, and then you're from Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, I can. Yeah, but again, it's a fun what if. Can you imagine like Daredevil, Van Damme's Daredevil, like doing a helicopter kick on Kingpin? I would love that. Maybe you could have Brian Thompson be the Kingpin. Actually, back in the day, I think there was like concept art as Wolverine, like Mel Gibson. That I think Mel Gibson would have been fun as Wolverine because that was the idea way back before the first movie in the late '90s. They wanted Mel Gibson for Wolverine, and they made up like some concept art for that. That would have been cool. Yeah, I do like the Daredevil from '03. Van Damme should have been Iron Fist. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay, he'd be, I don't know what he would be. Maybe the Russian. I don't know. Should we be surprised that the new Blade movie could suck? No pun intended. Oh man. The Xbox showcase, okay. Yeah, Robin Shu. He should have been Shang-Chi instead of Simi Lu. Hey, Cable Channel 11. What's your name again? Because I know I've seen you on here before, but I forget who you are. Like, what's your name? Yeah, Michael Chiklis would have been a cool Kingpin. What if I invited JCVD, Sly, and others on your stream? I would let them take over. I'll be like, y'all take over the stream because I'm not worth it. Jess, okay. Yeah. Art of Action. I did see the one with Keanu Reeves on the Art of Action. That was fun. No, if Van Damme came on the stream here, I would ask him about what happened between him and Seagal at Stallone's party. How would I destroy James Franco? I don't know. But I'll tell you what, I'll go on for 10 more minutes here and we'll wrap up. But this has been fun. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I did hear about that. Like Van Damme is going to be a downloadable character, Johnny Cage. Yeah, so right now it's 3:06 in the afternoon. I'll go on to like 3:15. Yeah, I would love to have seen that Bigfoot Van Damme movie. Have Van Damme helicopter kick Bigfoot down a mountain. Yeah, definitely. I mean, throw them all into the wood chipper. Yeah, ask him if he can survive 254 hours. I would make him rewatch Spider-Man 3 for 127 hours. It's great acting. Did you hear the story about Van Damme getting his ass kicked by Chuck Zito? No, I didn't hear about that. That would have been cool. I think nowadays Van Damme could take Seagal. Back then, it would have been more interesting because they're neck and neck back in the day in their prime. But nowadays, yeah, Van Damme could take Seagal easily. Exactly. Have a good day, Declan. Okay, I will check those emails. I'm gonna have to like look in the spam or whatnot, but I will look at them when I get off here. Spider-Man 3 or Alien 3, which is better, which is worse, or I'd rather watch I'd rather watch Spider-Man 3. Yeah. Van Damme would kick Seagal and he would explode into gravy. 30 years for Danny Masterson. Good. At least Van Damme seems more grounded in Seagal than Seagal. Yeah, because whenever Seagal nowadays he goes through the ground because he's like 754 pounds. He's one McDouble away from, sinking into the ground. Okay, have a good one, Scotty. Yeah, Van Damme is, a cheeseburger away from creating a sinkhole. I have to watch that short film. I know Wild Man Beyond's, for people out there, I think it's called Shovel. Yeah, I've seen it around on like Instagram and stuff. And you've been, promoting it, but I will watch it here today. Yeah, exactly. But I'll take one or two more questions here, and then we'll be done for today. Hollywood needs to be hit with an asteroid. Yeah. So I'll take one or two more questions. Favorite 80s sitcom? I got to go with Night Court. I would say that's my favorite. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Should have been made back in the day. Spider-Man 3 memes, like the Billy Maguire stuff, they're funny. But yeah, I'll wrap up for now. Thank you to everybody who joined in here. This was a lot of fun. And like I said, there's reviews coming. I've already got my notes prepared. So, be on the lookout for this week. Some reviews to come on the channel. But thank you again to everybody who jumped in here and hung around for a little bit. Have a good day. And I will see you guys soon.